Hi, beautiful friends. Welcome back to Cordelia Joy Yoga. I'm Cordelia, and today I have a gentle yet strong 25-minute yoga flow for women, centered around carrying you through all 4 seasons, all 4 phases of your menstrual cycle. So when you're ready, roll out your mat and gently meet me on your knees, on your shins, untucking through the toes, and simply walking your hands out in front of you. Release your elbows down to the mat and slowly, gently release your chest all the way down to the ground. Option to release your forehead down to the mat or to lift your forehead up and bring your chin to the mat. Feel free to bring your knees as wide or as close together as feels good, knowing that the wider the knees, the deeper the stretch for the inner thighs. Take deep breaths here. On every inhale, letting the belly fill up the space between the thighs. And on every exhale, letting everything go, releasing your shoulders down a little bit more on that exhale. And just settling here for a few more rounds of deep breath. Whatever phase you're in, menstrual, luteal, ovulatory, or follicular, just notice how you feel. Inhale, gently tuck your chin into the chest, ripple the spine forward, and exhale to set the hips back. Let's do that again. Inhale to ripple the spine forward, gently lifting the head when you bring your shoulders over the wrists, and exhaling to release the hips all the way back down. Again, rippling forward on the inhale, and on the exhale, setting the hips all the way down and back onto the heels. And again, gently ripple forward, tucking the hips down, and exhaling to lift the hips and sitting them down and back. Inhale, ripple forward, and release the hips all the way down to the mat, lifting the head up, lifting the knees off the mat and pushing the tops of the feet in towards the earth. Ground down through the heels of the hands, and exhale to set your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Walk your dog here, bending one knee and then the other, lifting one heel and then the other. Settle into this beautiful downward dog for just a couple rounds of breath. Trying to straighten out through the knees if available, and maybe even releasing the heels all the way down to the mat. Being sure to ground down through all 10 finger pads in both hands. Gently ground down through the right hand and hook your left hand onto the outside of your right ankle, pulling the chest through over to the right. Take one round of breath here. Inhale, release, and exhale to switch sides, bringing your right hand to the left ankle, pulling your chest through, possibly even bending through the elbow. Exhale. And inhale to gently release. Good. Downward facing dog on the inhale. And gently, like we did before, tuck your chin into your chest and ripple the spine forward. Exhale to bend through the right knee and step it forward on the outside of the right hand. Nothing too fancy here. Let this look how it looks. Drop the left knee down. Arrive just swaying back and forth to begin. Noticing how your body feels here. Continuing a sway of the hips, a sway of the shoulders if that feels good. Feeling into the hips and into the arms and into the chest. Option to exhale and come down onto the forearms. If that feels good for you, stay on the hands. If this is too much, or if you want something even deeper, coming down onto your forehead, setting your forehead onto your hands. Now, if you're looking for something deeper, wherever you are, you can bend into your left knee and grab onto your left foot with your right hand. You can be on the hands, on the forearms, or on the forehead. Use that right arm to pull your left heel into your glutes. Engage through the core and gently release. Bringing your right hand to the inside of the right knee and pushing the chest open to the sky. Really opening up that right hip flexor and wherever else that you're feeling it within your body. Good. Gently release back to where you were in your low lizard lunge or high lizard lunge, and rest here for just another couple rounds of breath. Keep swaying, keep doing what feels good. Come onto the hands if you're not there already. Heel toe your foot in between your hands. Inhale to lift the arms above the head for a low lunge with your chest lifted. Inhale and exhale, release your right fingertips over to the right side of the mat, bringing your left arm up and over the head for a beautiful side stretch. Really elongate the body, lifting the core from the hips, tucking the core in, tucking the hips under, and lifting the head up towards the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale, and exhale to release your left fingertips over to the left side, bringing your right arm up and over. Again, really engage through the core, lifting up through the hips, and inhale to release. Let's do that one more time on the right side. Dropping the right fingertips down, left arm up and over, and just breathe. Good. Inhale, release. Bring your fingertips to frame out the right foot. Lift the left knee up and bring your left knee to the back of the right heel. Draw your right foot or your left foot over to the right to make room for your hips, to set them all the way down. So your right knee is stacked up over your left knee. Exhale to release the chest over your knees and gently walk your hands forward as much as feels good. Tuck your chin into your chest for a deeper back stretch. And just breathe here in this beautiful cow face position. Relaxing and releasing on every exhale. And on every inhale, filling up the muscles. Filling up the places where you feel any tension. And on the exhale, letting it all go. Keep dropping your head down further if that feels good. Nurturing your body in every position. But especially here where this is a beautiful massage for the gut as well. Come back up, walking your fingertips up. Bend through the right knee, bringing your right foot to the mat. Inhale to lift the left arm up. And exhale to twist over to the right. On every inhale, lift the spine up a little bit longer. And on every exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. One more round of breath. Exhale, release. Bring your right foot to the middle of the front of the mat and step your left foot forward for forward fold. Exhale, fold. Grab on to opposite elbows, sway back and forth, and be sure to keep a bend in the knees as well. Keep breathing, keep releasing the shoulders and the forehead and the jaw. Let all the muscles relax here. Forward folds are so healthy. Inhale, come onto the fingertips, halfway lift. Exhale to bend through the knees. Let your fingertips graze the front of your body as you lift your body all the way up, bringing your arms above the head, meeting them at the very top. And exhale, bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Heel toe your feet out to be mat width distance apart, letting the heels overflow over the sides. And exhale to dive the body forward for a gentle wide leg forward fold. Again, grabbing on to opposite elbows if that feels good, or just letting the fingertips and the hands meet the mat wherever they fall. To go a little bit deeper, you can grab on to the corresponding ankles and pull the chest in between the legs. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Heel toe the feet in just a bit so the heels are now on the mat and the toes are overflowing over the mat. And exhale to set the hips down for your first yogi squat of practice. Bring your elbows on the inside of the knees, hands come to prayer, and using that energy and force in between the palms to really stretch the knees further apart from one another. Close down the eyes, sway back and forth, come on to the toes if this is too much for you. And be sure to lift and elongate through the spine, allowing the crown of the head to reach the sky. Inhale, release the hands down. And exhale to step the right foot back, dropping the right knee, and bringing your hands on the inside of the left foot. We're going straight away into the other side. Sway the hips back and forth. This side, you'll notice, might be tighter than the last, or looser. Just notice how your body feels. If it feels available to you, drop the elbows and the forearms down to the mat. Again, staying on the hands or coming down onto the forehead. Breathing wherever you are. An option to bend into the right foot, into the right knee, and grabbing onto the right foot with the left hand. Pull your heel into your glutes. Engage through the core. And just breathe wherever you are. Gently release. Bring your left hand to the inside of the left thigh. And push your left knee away, opening up the chest to the sky. Gently release back to your lizard lunge. Taking a couple rounds of breath before we move on to the next pose. Inhale to gently walk the hands back to the mat. Heel toe your foot in between the hands and inhale to lift the arms above the head. Exhale to drop the left fingertips over to the mat, lifting your right arm up and over, lifting up through the hips, using the core and the glutes to draw your stretch a little bit deeper. Exhale, release. Inhale at the top. And exhale to drop your right fingertips down to the mat. Left arm comes up and over. Keep your knees drawing in towards one another, into the center of the mat. Exhale, release, center. And inhale, one more stretch on the other side. Dropping your left fingertips down and bringing your right arm up and over one more time. Exhale, come back to center. Frame out the left foot. Gently lift the right knee up and bring it to the back of the left ankle. Cross your left ankle over the right leg, stacking the knees over one another and walking the hands forward, releasing the chest over the knees. Notice how this feels to start exhaling any tension out from the body. And going a little bit deeper on every exhale that follows. Release the chin down to the chest for a deeper spinal stretch. Finding what feels good. Take a couple more rounds of breath here. Relaxing, releasing, and feeling into the body. Gently start to lift the head and walk the hands in towards the body, lifting the chest up. Lifting the right knee towards the sky and bringing the left foot to the ground. Inhale to lift the right arm up and exhale to twist over to the left. Inhale to lift the crown of the head closer to the sky and exhaling to twist even deeper. Gently release. Bring the left foot to the front of the mat. Lift the body up and bring the right foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift right away. Hold and exhale, fold. Grab on to opposite elbows. Find a sway, find a bounce. Bend one knee and then the other. Feeling into this deep stretch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend through the knees. Graze the front of the body as you inhale, lift the body all the way up. And exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale again, lift the arms up above the head. And exhale to release the body down into your yogi squat. So it's a fluid moment, fluid motion, heel toeing your feet out to the mat, to the outsides of the mat, and then releasing the hips down. Push the knees away with that force in between the hands. Close down the eyes if they aren't there already. And exhale to gently release the hips all the way down, bending through the knees and bringing your feet to the mat in front of you. Inhale to gently ripple the spine all the way down to lay on the mat. Cross your left ankle over the right knee. And first start to use the knees strength and the leg strength to pull your left leg in towards the body. If you want something a little bit deeper, grab onto the outside of the right knee or under the right knee, whatever feels best. Drop your shoulders down to the mat and release any tension that you're holding in the jaw at this moment. Good. Gently cross your left leg over the right leg and release your knees over to the right side of the mat for a beautiful twist. Keep your left shoulder in contact with the mat and look over your left shoulder for a deeper twist. Use your right hand to draw your knees closer to the mat if that feels good. Or just let gravity do its job. Inhale, center. And let's switch sides. Cross your right ankle over the left knee, using your left leg to pull your ankle closer to the body. Or grab on to the leg to help aid in a deeper stretch. Again, releasing those shoulders, engaging through the core a little bit here. Drawing belly button in towards the spine. And just breathe. We're nearing the end of practice, so anything that feels good, feel free to add it on here. Cross your right knee over the left and release your legs for a deep twist. Keep your right shoulder in contact with the mat and look over your right shoulder for a deeper twist. Breathing deeply, letting the inhales guide your belly to rise. And on your exhales, releasing the belly down towards the mat and closer to earth. Inhale, gently come to center, bringing both feet to the mat. On the inhale, bring your feet, the bottoms of the feet to touch, and exhale to let your knees fall down to the ground for a reclined butterfly pose. Bring your hands to the sides of you, letting your palms face up. Gently tuck your shoulders under, lifting your chest up towards the sky. And engaging through your diaphragm, through your pelvic floor, tucking your pelvis under, and breathing deeply. Inhale, belly rises, and exhale, belly falls. Just focusing on a stable spine here to safeguard the belly and the back. Any discomfort or pain that you may be feeling in the season, in the phase of your cycle that you're in, just allow it to be there, maybe holding onto your belly and just breathing into that discomfort. Gently roll onto one side of the mat. And with your eyes closed, lift your body up to a comfortable seat in the middle of your mat. Arms away from you on the exhale. Inhale to lift the arms above the head. Lift the gaze. And exhale to round through the spine. Inhale, lift. Adding a little arch in the spine if that feels good. And exhale to bring your hands out in front of you and round through the spine. Again, inhale to lift. And exhale to gently release your left hand down to the mat, bringing your right arm up and over. Gently turn your chest down to the mat on the inhale. Exhale to round the spine forward, coming over to the right, bringing your right arm down. Inhale. Exhale to lift your left arm up and over. And inhale for center. Let's do that again. Exhale, right arm comes down to the mat. Lift your left arm up and over. Inhale to turn your chest down towards the mat. Exhale to sway the body forward. Inhale to bring your left arm down. Exhale, right arm comes up and over. And inhale, center. Feel free to do that again if that feels good. But we're going to end off practice here. Gently bring your hands to the knees. Close down the eyes. Take a couple rounds of breath. Coming back into the body, into reality. Carrying whatever you felt here with you for the rest of the day. Thank you so much for joining me today for this beautiful 25-minute Yoga for Women's flow. I will see you next time, very soon. Bye.